Am I supposed to have the slightest idea why you're here?
We can do this the hard way. It's all right by me.
Do what the hard way?
You can cooperate or wish you had.
Well, it's obvious you want to threaten me, but I'm sorry, I can't tell you what you apparently want to know.
Well, I'm going to have to spell it out then.
Well, either that or we could play charades.
I don't find what your father does a laughing matter.
What does my father have to do with your barging in here at this hour, accusing me, but not really accusing me of anything?
You're Victor Jerome's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that Victor Jerome, amongst other things, is a sleazy lowlife hood. Now, sure, when he's not running drugs and organising prostitutes and loan sharking, he's probably just a sweet old lovable guy. But strip all of that aside, he's a common everyday mobster. Now, I realise you can't be implicated in any of that.
Thank you very much.
So I'd like to move on to more personal matters.
The chase you were so anxious to cut to before you started making speeches.
What do you know about the weird happenings going on surrounding my ex-wife and daughter?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, now you're not trying.
Why don't you prompt me, Commissioner? You seem to have my confession already drawn up. Why don't you deliver it? Then we can sit around and take turns talking about what a terrible person I am.
Anna and Robin are being harassed. I just know you're behind it.
Who told you that?
Not important.
It is to me. Who's spreading lies about me?
The only thing that matters as far as I'm concerned is the safety of two people I hold rather dear. I think you have something of a problem with that. So I'm going to tell you to back off. Otherwise, I'm going to make you back off.
If you have evidence, produce it. If you don't, you have no right accusing me of anything.
Well, I'm not accusing you. Not publicly, anyway. I'm just putting you on notice that I'm not intimidated by you, your father, or any of his low-life friends. Furthermore, you so much as spit in the direction of my daughter and her mother. I'm going to throw you into the slammer so deep it'll take him 6 months to find you. Hey, look, leave town. Do us all a big favor.
I can't. My father's very ill. I don't leave people I love. And I'm not a criminal.
That's only because I haven't proven it yet.
Until you do, you stop harassing me. And don't even think of trying to run me out of town.
No more chances. You do something, anything. I don't care what it is. I'm going to make you disappear, sweet cakes.
Just calm down. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah, well, except the lab work.
Good. I want the report first thing in the morning.
It'll be there. Night, folks.
Good night.
Thanks again.
Did you go?
I paid a visit to a mutual friend.
Oh, great. Time like this and you go off socializing.
I had a word with Olivia.
Why?
What did you say to her?
I said everything but publicly accuse her outright. If I'd had any evidence, I'd have hauled her in the station for questioning. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away with this. I think I'd come down on her quite hard.
What did you do?
Did everything but order her out of town.
You can't do that, not officially.
Well, I know it, and you know it, and so does she, but I think he kind of got the point across. I also said if there was one more incident, that I'd throw her in the slammer.
Good. Now she's got the heavies working on her.
Well, let's just hope she reacts in a positive manner.
Well, regardless, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for doing it. I wish I could have done it myself.
I don't know what she would do if she knew the three of us were working together.
I went to great pains not to implicate Duke.
She may be crazy, but she's not stupid. She doesn't need any proof. God knows what she'd do if she found out.
Take care of myself. Far more concerned about you and Robin. Olivia would never do anything to hurt me.
I could kill him.
Commissioner Scorpio?
Dare you treat me that way?
I don't know why you should be surprised.
Whatever happened to innocent before proven guilty?
So you just ticked off that Scorpio waltzed in here without any evidence, and not that he's on to you?
Oh, he's whistling in the wind.
Loud and clear from the sound of it.
Let him make all the noise he wants. He can't pin diddly on me.
Hey, look, you can't blame a man for trying. I mean, you are toying with his ex-wife and his daughter.
Only because they happen to be involved with Duke. Which makes me wonder, what did Duke have to do with Scorpio's visit?
What do you mean?
Either Duke's with me or against me. If he's talking to Scorpio, he's obviously switched sides. He'll pay for that.
Let's not go overboard here.
Oh, you haven't seen anything if I find out Duke's double-crossed me.
No. Even if he goes to the police. You know, you still love this guy. You're not going to do anything to hurt him.
What's that got to do with it? My brother died because he stood in my way. If Duke is trying to stab me in the back, I won't hire a hitman. I'll kill him myself.
Hair, different footprint, flake of skin, anything.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder whether our wandering snake didn't just wander into the wrong bedroom.
It's my hunch that's what it's supposed to look like.
Where a pregnant Anna Lavery just happened to be sleeping.
You know, she's really something. I know a lot of pregnant women, they would have lost the kid over a thing like this.
Cross my heart. These cookies are specially baked for pregnant ladies who've been traumatized by snakes. It was Polish lady's recipe, Mrs. whatever, I can't pronounce her name.
Fine. We won, didn't we?
Yeah. You were Madam Cool all through it.
Well, I did drop my gun, but I don't think the snake knew. I think I terrified the poor little thing, actually.
Well, if I was on the floor and you dropped your gun, you'd terrify me too.
Point is, you're making much too much fuss about this.
No, the point is, I'll decide what's much too much fuss. I know from experience you've a very good habit of faking it just to please me.
What else?
Well, there was a threat in your life, whether it failed or not. Probably more diabolical, and let's hope not successful.
Well, we're ready for them.
My goodness, what did I do to deserve such a marvelous woman?
You're right, I am.
What?
Marvelous.
That's
Time to go
Robert.
away.
Hello, Duke.
What the hell are you doing here?
But here, I don't want you inside my house.
Don't put your anger toward me blindly. We have important family business. Anna, how are you?
Great. And there's a little chilly out there. Why don't you come in?
I'm sorry to disturb you at the call. But I had to see you about the meeting last night.
There was no meeting last night.
I know you and Anna have no secrets from each other when it comes to family affairs. But we need to talk about why the bosses didn't show up.
What a shame that is. I mean, you set up this meeting for the gangs and it just doesn't come through. What? Sit down and tell us about it.
It was on schedule before Robert Scorpio came to see me.
Robert Scorpio knew there was a meeting?
He didn't say. He did say he knew I was Victor Jerome's daughter, and that he thought I was here on mob business, and that he wouldn't tolerate that in his town. Oh, and Anna, he was very forceful. I can see why you were so attracted to him.
Yeah, he's good at his job, isn't he? What else did he say?
It's obvious he's wired into what we're doing. He knew about the summit.
How did he know?
All I know is the word went out over the grapevine and the bosses stayed away. I called some of them to warn them, and it wasn't necessary. They'd already gone home.
Do you think somebody informed the police there was going to be a meeting?
I don't know what else to think.
And you think somebody informed the bosses that the police had been informed?
It could be the same person, posing as a double agent, trying to cause trouble for you.
So this informer, who do you think he is?
He or she. I mean, you know, it could be me. Seriously, I have no idea. It would be like throwing darts in the dark to accuse someone now.
Well, I know. One first. Two people. But it certainly is not.
Well, of course. But you see why I had to see you in private with no eyes or ears in the walls. You do have this place checked regularly for bugs, I assume.
Yeah, I should get the pest control in more often, though.
Duke, you can't trust anyone. Except for Anna, of course.
I told you before, and your father, Anna's out of the business forever.
Forever is a very long time. But Anna, you do look very radiant. No one would ever expect you were pregnant.
But it's not a disease. One's supposed to look like this. I agree with what Duke said. You know, we were thrilled when your father offered us that position, but since the baby, I'm out. It's all his now.